We're bringing the camera inside the car here so you can take a look at what we have. The car has been completely reupholstered with the LeBaron Bonney kit. It's a good kit. We had some, you need to have some patience to put this kit on if you're going to do it yourself. But we did, and it's on and it looks great. All comes even with that shade in the back window there. That shade actually came with the car when we bought it in Nebraska. Can you believe that? We had fun putting the upholstery on, my wife and I, and it's turned out very nicely. Christopher's looking at a door panel right now, I think. That's a back door panel. It is a 4-door, suicide doors. And that panel, all 4 panels have a ring down here. This ring is applied by welding brackets on the inside, so it's very sturdy. And you close and open the doors by pulling this ring, by not pulling a handle or a window crank. You'll ruin the handles on the window crank, so that's why we have these rings on here. It's 1933 door opening, closing rings. The upholstery is all buttoned and it's all mohair. The front seats, by the way, you can't see that right away, I'll just tell you, are slightly contoured. They're foam rubber front seats for better ride stability. Both the front and the passenger seat are slightly contoured or beveled for more comfort. The rear seat is a replacement new spring seat, and that's a Ford type seat. Looking at the front of the car, or at the dash of the car, you can see that it is symmetrical. I really strive to do that. The dashboard has been replaced a little bit. On the driver's side, where there was a glove box, we've removed the glove box and put a 1934 cluster on the front, which is registering a tachometer, a volts, and ammeter, and it completely complements the dash on the driver's side, the left-hand side. So it's a symmetrical situation. Here are the operations for the heater. It's a heater and defroster. We have Volkswagen defroster vents up here. They fit perfectly, as well as a Volkswagen turn signal, which is painted black and fits right in with the car. The car does have electric windshield wipers, 2 windshield wipers, and they work just fine. These are 1934, I think they're actually 35, visors, wind visors, very sturdy. And the car has been totally rugged, new rugs in the car. That's been done by a local actually Granby, Connecticut fellow that does nothing but reupholster vintage cars. Did a great job. Down here, very down low, I don't know if you can see that, Christopher, there's a fire extinguisher. We have that down there just in case we do encounter some kind of a fire. Back underneath here is another circuit board. There's 3 circuit boards in the car. We saw one under the hood, that black box. This is the second one underneath the dash on the driver's side, and the third one, you won't see it, is way in back and back of the back seat. It gives us ease of hooking up and wiring the car. Okay, I think that's about it. Oh, we do have courtesy lights in the car. Courtesy lights in the back seat, a dome light, which is stock to the car, and a courtesy light up here in the front, right here. Are very, very handy at nighttime. When you open the doors, the courtesy lights go on. Close the door, they go off. The doors all have individual door locks, and that's all been put in as well. Otherwise, the car is pretty much stock on the inside here. The seat belts Christopher's pointing to, yeah, that's a B-post. Those seat belts, shoulder belts, were installed by welding plates to the B-post and then installing the seat belt buckle system to that welded plate, so they're very secure. The belts on the lap belts on the bottom here are secured underneath the car with the special pan bolts, which hold them on in a very secure position. So in the event of an accident, the seat belts will go a long ways for safety purposes. Did I miss anything, Christopher? Is that about it? I think that's pretty much it. The garnishes, Christopher is probably looking at now. Again, the garnishes, oh, that's an extra 12-volt outlet in case you want to put a cooler back there and plug in a cooler. That's what that's all about. Otherwise, oh, we do have a rear light on the back, Christopher. Just look, turn around, look at that. That's the third tail light that's required now. And that has also turn signals in it as well as a stoplight. So we have turn signals in that light, turn signals down at the bumper level on the rear, and turn signal lights on the front in the headlights. So we're fully equipped with turn signals, almost like a Christmas tree, I was told at one time. Okay, we're going to drive over to our lift, and we're going to put the car on a lift, and so that you have a chance to look underneath the car. Okay?